Okay. Pay or bad shuffle L is my opponent. What's going on here? Attacks Old Witch. Okay, trashing Butcher. Okay. It's a little awkward, but, you know. Matters. Villages. You have University, Ironmonger, draw Wayfarer, Old Witch. Payload here. Bank. Probably is good. So you just go for like Wayfarer and Butcher. I mean, you got to do this, and then that means you probably want to do Uni, right? Can't open with a 4 cost and a Night Watchman. I mean, you can, but it's not. It's pointless. What am I going to do? Do I want to open with a potion? Just YOLO it? What does this thing do? I can get an Engineer and get Basilica points. Wow, 3-4 is so bad here. Am I willing to delay junking and trashing by that much? By opening like Engineer and Knighty for Basilica points? This sounds awful. I'm going to open Silver and probably Ironmonger and skip the Uni. I'm so on the fence about University here. It's probably not good. I don't think I'm going to go for it, especially not with like, I don't know, maybe I would have considered something different on a 4-3, but just don't like it. You could buy a Messenger for 6 and get 4 Basilica points. You could buy things with livery. Get Basilica points. But you gotta have money to do all that. Okay, I'd like to hit 5. Butcher would be super fantastic. Just reading wordings on cards here. You hit your Ironmonger on turn 3. Are you guaranteed to hit 5 that shuffle? I want to say you are, but I'm not positive. I'm sure you can like find an estate here and like you could still top deck it and hit 5, right? Okay, well I'll hit it next turn. That means I should discard this silver because I want to hit 5 and get the Butcher, right? Nothing can screw with that, can it? A weird draw. If I top deck it, I could get an Engineer here and get the Basilica points. The Engineer sounds kind of nice. I think that's worth doing. Yeah. Definitely Butcher first. I'm not even sure how good Old Witch is going to be in this deck. I might end up getting it, but man, Wayfarer is probably better. Let's see. I could see Old Witch like not even being fantastic. You can trash the curses later. You can butcher them into coppers. I haven't fully made the decision, but I know I want the Butcher here. Estates are dumb, Ironmongers are great. Any good deck has to have a lot of them. Okay. What you gonna do? Just get the Butcher. Cool. Okay. Do I buy a copper for Basilica points? I think I want to. I could get an Engineer as well. I'll get the Engineer. Yeah, that's good. Let's get the Engineer. Why I didn't think about that first. Can I get a Wayfarer here? Do I want that? I mean, it's a terminal I don't have the space for, especially because I'm going to put this Engineer in my deck. But also, hashtag YOLO. Did you think about that? I can hashtag YOLO next shuffle with the Engineer, so that's... I feel like the Ironmonger is just a little bit better for this coming shuffle. It's nice to know that This guy probably won't be harassing me in the chat for playing too slow. And he's like level 56. This is a lot, you know, like I'm usually matching people against like on the ladder that are in their lower 50s. And so like imagine that you think about what you're gonna do and you play better. So I'm not mad here. I may edit out some of the pauses. Because I mean this is maybe not the best content if I don't do that. Alright. Nighty here seems kinda good. I do like that. Causes this shuffle, which I like. It's not an awful card for the deck. Yes. Get out of here. Do I keep this estate? There's one estate in these 5 cards and 10 Ironmongers. So, no. Do I keep the silver? Yeah. Okay. Okay, there's an estate down there, and the other card is... Is it another Ironmonger? I don't know. I'd be kind of happy with each order because of the terminal collision. I'd like to get bailed out of that. Oh, it's a copper. Okay, get out of my life. You get out of my life. You could have been the same copper. Okay. Butcher estate. I really want to get like a $6 messenger here. Get like a Wayfarer with it. I don't know if that's possible to do. Oh, get the Ironmonger, of course. Yes. Of course that's the play. I'll just blow up the engineer for silvers later. Silver Wayfarer, probably. And this is silver. We're just going to play some money from here. You get an Old Witch now on turn 7, which is not crazy. I don't think that's a bad play. I'm not sure I want the Old Witch still, you know? And I haven't really had the chance to get it. That other thing seemed so good. And here we are, a shuffle later, and it might be too late for that to be good. Okay. There is a butcher down here. I'm not afraid to butcher this messenger. It would be pretty nice to pick up these last 2 Basilica points. Like, buy a cheap Wayfarer in my buy phase or something like that. That would be pretty cool. But you know, you have a lot of cards. So maybe you're going to get them. Seems likely you're going to get them. It would be super rad to play both these terminals this turn. I could get Mondo Wayfarers. Hashtag Mondo Wayfarers. Okay, you gain a messenger without, not in the buy phase. And then here, you buy a gold, so these Basilica points are up for grabs. On action card, please. I'm running out of chances. I'm kind of out of them, right? Thinking about keeping this. Blowing up the engineer. Getting the cheap Wayfarer. Having that be it. I really don't want to cause this shuffle, right? What's in this shuffle? Bad stuff? Yeah. We can't cause it. Can't do it. Alright. And now we green. I have 10 of the Basilica points, and I feel great about that. I have a 9-point lead, and I have a Butcher in my life. I have a good deck. I'm going to flood with silver, so we get a lot of green. I can see myself buying a bank on exactly 7, but I don't know. I might want a Wayfarer over that. We'll see. Maybe even a Butcher. I need to start accumulating coffers on this shuffle. I really don't want to spend them, because there really isn't that much in my deck other than the one Wayfarer that I can Butcher into Province. It would be nice to like Butcher Province into Province with my lead. That would be pretty nice. But that's not for this shuffle, right? I don't have any provinces. Seven, we love that. Well, bank is better than gold. It's gotta be bank over Wayfarer, right? Feels bad. That wasn't too great. It's fine. Okay, it's less fine. Gotta play the Wayfarer here. It sucks that I can't get coffers this shuffle, but I need a province in my life. I needed a province last turn. I didn't get it. I want one this turn. There's like what, 2 or 3 Ironmongers down here I can draw dead. There's a messenger down there too. There's so much I can draw dead. I need to play the Butcher. I just Butcher Wayfarer into Province and buy like a silver. It feels so bad to do that. Man, this is so good for you. Absolutely gross. That's so bad. Oh, gross. Alright. We need good things to happen this shuffle. Still have a lead. It's another Province hand. It's probably okay. Just wanted to be winning by more. Did you get more Ironmongers than me, or did you just magically find them all this turn? Cause I could have sworn I had 5. If so, then your next few turns are not going to be that great. You're going to have an old witch to play. You have the messenger. It's probably worth discarding here, having not tracked your deck very closely. I say that. You had a butcher in hand too, right? This is probably a really crunchy turn for my opponent. Guessing you just want the province? I province here, and then I'm just kind of hoping you can't double, but that's very scary with all these coffers you have. Yes, spend your coffers. I want you to. Oh, goodness. That's not good. This is not a good shuffle for you. I don't like the Night Watchman play. Not only does it spend the coffers you don't want to spend, but all of your Ironmongers are out. Like, why did you discard your deck if this is what you were going to do? Your Butcher is here. Every Ironmonger you have is here. And your Messenger's here. That's all of your province gains. I know you can't double next turn. I feel great. All right. This is it, right? Okay. He says, sure, in the chat. Zzz, he says in the chat. You know, I spent so much time, like, saying nice things about this person and the way he played. You're the one whose turns took forever. You, like, ignored Basilica. Get better, and then you won't lose so much. God.